Hello once again, people with no lives. I cannot believe you're back for more. But yes, this is my top 5 films of 2014. So let's get started. Number 5, Nightcrawler. I actually had no idea what this film was about. My mate Max just said, come and watch Nightcrawler, it'll be cool. I was like, fine, right, whatever. And I went along, and you know what, I really liked it. The actor, I can't remember his name, again, doing lots of research here, was fantastic. I was just like, oh god, this guy's weird. This guy is really weird. And yeah, it kind of, again, the film, it really shone a light on something you don't really think about. And that's like these people that go and film accidents and things like that, because and then sell it on, because it is a weird and kind of screwed up thing to do, to actually go, right, okay, there's been an accident, let's go and film it, and oh my god, we're gonna sell all this money. Oh, look at there's blood, it's even more better. Oh wow, it's a bit weird really thinking about it, but yeah, I really liked it as a film, and it was great because the thing is about his character was that you really never knew what he was going to do next, and it was this kind of unpredictable character that he sort of had you on the edge of your seat like the whole time, and that's why I loved it. It was really good, and yeah, I think Hollywood are kind of focusing in on these like sort of odd characters. Feels like The Guest as well this year, which is also very good. That that they are focusing in on like these kind of characters, and I like that. It's good. It gives actors a bit more of a scope to do more interesting things, I think. And I'm loving it. But yeah, Nightcrawler, really good film. Go and see it. Number 4, Gone Girl. Yeah, Gone Girl. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, to be honest. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, okay, it could be interesting. But as we've got unlimited cars this year, which has been amazing, yeah, I went to go and see it, and it really surprised me. Basically, Ben Affleck's character is, yeah, like it's a very heartstring sort of a film. Like you really feel for his character, because it's like, oh my god, all the stuff that goes on and stuff like that. And like, I don't really want to say too much because I think really I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, basically just go and see it, because I think all the screenplay is fantastic. I think it should definitely be nominated for an Oscar this year. Wait, have the Oscars already been? Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy. I was really looking forward to this film, because it's a Marvel film and they're doing something a little bit different, which is nice. Not the usual Spider-Man, stuff, Iron Man. It's like, oh wow, brand new characters, and it's good because it's kind of a Marvel film just for adults. I kind of feel like they haven't done loads of merchandise for it, especially not for kids, because it wasn't meant to be a kids Marvel film. Even though I did have the screening I went to, there were kids in there that had gone with their families. I was like, you shouldn't really, I don't know, like, it's not really a kid. It is it's an adult Marvel film, which I like. All the characters in it are absolutely brilliant and all very original. And even though I was really excited about it and I did really like it, I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. I loved the characters, as I said. I loved even the supporting characters. They were brilliant. But I want more. Like, I want to see more of them, which is why I'm like really excited about it. Like, I'm like, yeah, I want to see more of it. I can't wait for them, hopefully, to join with the Avengers and things like that, because obviously the plots are going like that, and I love what they're doing with the Avengers at the moment, and with Marvel just in general. Like, I think it's great what they're doing, and yeah, I can't wait for more of the Guardians of the Galaxy, basically. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 2, XMen, Days of Future Past. Oh my god. Actually, I didn't think I'd like this film that much at all. Despite being a massive X-Men fan, I'm a bit of a Wolverine disliker. The thing is, I'm going to get a lot of hate for X-Men fans, but I really don't like Wolverine. I think he's overused as a character. He's just, it's like always like, oh yeah, the Wolverine is the best X-Men. You know, it's like, oh yeah, okay, fine. He's got probably one of the best powers in terms of the fact of, you know, he can heal. Like, who would not want to heal things and basically be like a massive hench bastard? But I think like there's just so many more characters that they could be doing, and that's why I was kind of like, yeah. But I really liked Days of Future Past. I thought it was a great film, and it encompassed everything I love about X-Men films, like the original X-Men films. Like, I just think that they were... the thing is, they had so many different characters there, loads of different X-Men, which I love, because there's such a massive catalogue. It's like, why keep using the same ones over and over again? It's like they had Bishop in there, they had, you know, they had the Mystique and things like that, but then they had, like, you know, Quicksilver, brilliant, great, really great portrayal of Quicksilver there, and I like that they're still doing the Charles Xavier and Magneto thing, but it's also really good that they're bringing in new villains, because the thing is, in the X-Men, there are lots of other villains that they can use, you know, and they brought in the Sentinels this time, which I thought was great. It's like, yes, brilliant. We've got other villains. Like, it's not just, you know, the whole Magneto is going to take over and, you know, wipe out all the humans thing. It's actually, you know, the Sentinels are going to wipe out the mutants, which I like. Which is why I'm also really excited for the next X-Men film, which I waited around for the end of the credits, because why not? And I saw it, and I was being a proper X-Men nerd. I was like, Apocalypse! Apocalypse! I was like, yes! Again, another freaking awesome new villain for the X-Men to fight, because this is like the ultimate X-Man villain, really, even more than Magneto. But yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yes, all the X-Men fans can be excited about that one. But yes, I also think that with the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers, I think they really need to bring some of the X-Men in to the Avengers. I know that there's talk about bringing Spider-Man in, which is great. But like, Wolverine was part of the Avengers, even though I don't like Wolverine that much. As I said, a lot of the X-Men were part of the Avengers at some point. Also, you know, if you go through the Avengers history, there's loads and loads of Marvel characters that have been part of the Avengers, and you know, Avengers have come and gone and things like that. Like, you know, and they haven't always been in it the whole time. So really, if they really play their cards right, they could literally carry this on for years and just bring out movie after movie after movie, and people will keep eating it up. And I think they've gotten onto a brand new thing here, and that's why I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's hope that they bring out more X-Men involved with the Avengers as well. I can't wait for more X-Men films now, really. Number 1, The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Oh, yes. I was so freaking excited about this film. As soon as Rise of the Planet of the Apes came out, I was like, bring out the next one right now. I love Andy Serkis as Caesar. I love Koba. I love all the freaking apes. They are awesome. I was worried that they were going to ruin it in this one. I was like, how are they going to sustain such a great story in the first? Because the first one, I was just like, oh, I just loved it. But this was just, they just carried on, and they're making like even though it's still a sequel, obviously, it is just a totally different film as well. Like, you could probably quite easily watch it as just a separate film, and I loved it. I loved it. It was great. And I was just like, freaking love it. I just cannot wait to see it on DVD, to be honest, because I just want to see it again. I saw it twice when it came out, and I could have quite happily gone another 2 times to see it, really, because it was so cool. And I cannot wait for the next one. I really freaking hope they do another one, because I love it. They've got to do another one. Surely. Please. But yeah, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Although, just gonna say that the dawn should probably become before the rise, surely. I don't know. That's what some people have said. I don't give a shit because I freaking love it. So yeah, there's my top 5. Quick one, I know. I think, I don't know. Might be probably about the same time. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Goodbye.